Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Heaney is an interesting lefty, Matty. At times he could be a swing and miss guy. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Overhand curveball and the slider, so he has the curveball slider mix. His changeup is getting better. If he's throwing strikes early, he could be really tough.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And there's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, 2 down now. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. And that one just missed outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he chased it in the dirt. Maldonado recovers. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no base. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with 1 pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on it.
2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Joyce right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Standing in, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Kinsler, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Canha playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
1-2 now. 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Valbuena leads off second with nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Zach Cozart. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's gone 4 for 9. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Hit out towards second. Barreto fields cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So that will bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance? Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready now for L.A. Martin Maldonado. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's 1 for 4. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now back.
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Grounded to short. To his right, Joyce. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. Call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Simmons, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Barreto's got it, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Bouncer up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. A ball and a strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
1-2. Here it comes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is at the knees and called strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So now it's Mark Canha. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simmons, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Well, the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now for the Angels, Luis Valbuena. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Popped him up. Kenna in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Valbuena's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared off to the right side. Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Zach Cozart. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Another payoff pitch. Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Nick Tropiano.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Joyce. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Mark Hanna will stride in again as first would flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Joyce stands at second with 2 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No error. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Davis. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now the 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get.
He's going! He's going!
On the move is Trout from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barreto brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Trout at third with 2 away. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a little tapper. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Lucroy has it, and that ends the inning. Angels get just the 1. Stepping up now, Boog Powell. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, designated hitter,
Jed Lowry now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strength. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a ball, though, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lays off again. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill. Blake Trinan. The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Kenna is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Davis. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 2 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48.
Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Striding in once again, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Matt Joyce now. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that one just missed outside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2-1. Fouled off. Full count now, 3-2. Mike Trout, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it matters. Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Hero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offense...
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now pitching for the A's, number 46, Santiago Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Upton on second. Valbuena on at first with nobody out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the over. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 4. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Jim Johnson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Leading off for the Athletics.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Luke Powell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. 3 go the A's. This remains a 5-all ball game.
And leading off for the Halos.
Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Barreto fields cleanly. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrew.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Casilla calls for it. Oh no, he totally missed it.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Piscotty's there for it. It makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in the. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
And a neck-high fastball that time. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's 1 for 3. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Hard hit to first. Pujols has it. Simmons on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. There's a fastball to start. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Powell's under it. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Luis Valbuena. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Albert now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. Casilla's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Kenna loves it. Throw on to first, and we are going. Blake Parker takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
Blake Parker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Let's go, Angel.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And they have taken the lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So now it's Mark Hanna. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front.
Leading off for the Halos.
Leading off the inning, Zach Kozar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1. He's outside for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.